Hey folks, welcome back. Jay here. Today we're going to be going over my Crye Precision JPC 2.0 plate carrier that I use for work every day. Today we're going to be going over my duty plate carrier setup for work. So it's a plate carrier I carry in the back of the car just in case anything should happen or wherever I need it. Right off the bat, the base of this is the Crye JPC 2.0. 2.0. The base, okay? On top of it, I've got the Spirit System, little 556 triple placard. It's elastic, bungee kind of material. Reason is I just like to run it pretty slick up front in case I gotta go in the prone, mostly because if I throw this on, I've got another vest underneath it, so I get kind of wide. So it's kind of hard to drive the car when you've got two vests on and your duty belt and all this other stuff. So I learned out pretty quick that you don't want something huge, fat, and bulky on the front. I'm trying to drive. So I got the Spirit System in here. I got a stage tourniquet with a Sharpie, 2 AR mags. God bless, I guess, a body camera. We also got here a Juggernaut system for your phone case. So it holds my iPhone, my regular phone, which I use. Works out great. I put it in here, big incidences, open up Google Maps, and I can start coordinating, putting guys on different intersections and seeing where people are at, and just having it down. It's nice, easy, right in front of you. You could check it. Big scenarios, you can see who's calling you, because if you guys ever work one of those, everyone and their mother's going to call you, the captain, the lieutenants. I mean, your neighbor probably will hit you up at the same time. Keep going on here. This is the Crye general purpose pouch. This is the one I was talking about in another episode or whatever. It's a little flimsy material, so it's kind of hard to open one-handed, while you're out there in the field. Maybe you've got, gun in one hand or something in another hand, whatever. For me, it ended up being a little hard to open. So, like I said, I like the Spirit one a little bit better because it's a little stiffer material. Inside here, I've got some extra shotgun rounds, slugs, buck. Got a little face cover in case I don't want to be on the news or on your mom's Instagram, whatever. She's probably coming outside. All right, in the smaller pouch here, I've got this kind of little innovate device here from Source. It's a water bottle refiller. So sometimes on here, if I'm doing training or I'm out in the field, I'll have a Camelback, a Source one, Camelback on my back. So instead of having to take it off and fill up your water that way, you attach this little piece onto the hose where you sip on. You can hook up any water ball in here and crush it right into it, and it goes right into the pouch. You can it takes seconds. You got liters in there now. All right, keep going on. We got the RDR gear. I guess a little admin pouch. It doubles as a fanny as well. It's all medical supplies in here. I'm not going to go into the medical side. This is a different day. Medical. Keep a little tape up top. Again, ID badges and patches and all that jazz. What else we got? Keep it slick on the sides. So I'm a lefty. I keep my drawing side slick. I don't want anything interrupting the old Peacemaker staccato. It's the only handgun really to go with. Again, this side I just got the general purpose pouch. Doesn't really get in the way of anything, radio operations, anything like that on your other side. Keep going on. It does have this little pouch up top here. I don't really keep anything in here. I like to keep it slick. All right, keep going on. I like to keep things pretty identifiable here on the back. Some other pouches keep falling off. Obviously, they are labeled for what's inside of them. So we got bangs, smokes. Hopefully in here is medical because it's got the little cross, and I did have a little tourniquet thing in here, but it keeps falling off because this thing goes into the car, I don't know, 1 million times a year. Just a quick dive into it. This one is supposed to have tourniquets, so I've got more trauma dressing and all tourniquets, different types of tourniquets. These are just tourniquets I had laying around the house I haven't used. So again, this is law enforcement derived, I guess, or set up for law enforcement. So my thought process being is, if I have to use this in an active shooter or something like that, it's just once the situation's all good, I've got plenty of medical to kind of just start handing it out to people, and hopefully they're not too done. Again, more medical stuff in here. Trauma bandages. Instead of mags on the bottom, I just put more dressing. Hopefully just help them out. Smoke bangs. And that's pretty much it. Again, this is also the back panel for Crye. What is their 2.0 back panel? So far it's worked out pretty great. I do sometimes throw in, majority of the time, actually all the time when I'm working. In this little pocket right here, I'll throw in bolt cutters. They'll slide in here, they work perfectly. I only had to use them one time, but glad I had them to open a fence and let some poor hostages out. Other than that, that's pretty much the gist of it. Level 4 plates inside. I've worn this thing for hours on hours. These are Faro Concepts shoulder pads. Worked out great. No problems. Again, this thing gets beat up a lot. Mostly because it's in the back of a car, getting thrown around from side to side while we're driving around all day for hundreds and hundreds of hours. And everything has been set up like this for, I don't know, a few years. So it's stand up to the test of time. Everything's pretty beaten up. It's pretty rough, as you can tell. But it works good for me. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and just slide in the comments, and we'll get you set up with links and things like that. Let us know what you think. See ya!